Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you what variables are in Python. First, in simple terms, and then how they are used in real bioinformatics workflows. A variable in Python is like a labeled container. You store something inside it, like a DNA sequence or sample name, and give it a name so you can use it later. In this example, by writing a equals to 5, I am creating a variable named a and the value stored in it is 5. You can imagine there is a container that contains the value 5 and the label of that container is a. Alright, let's switch to the Jupyter notebook and see some basic examples of variables in action. So I'm typing x equals to 5. This is creating a variable named x and I'm storing the number 5 in it. Now I'm printing x using print x. The output will show the number that is stored inside x. The output is 5, which is the value we stored. So now Python is just showing us what's inside the variable x. Now I'm typing name equals to Alice. This time I am creating a variable called name and I'm storing the word Alice in it. Python treats it as a string, that means text. Next I'm printing name using print name. This will show the text we stored earlier. The output is Alice, that's the name we assigned to the variable. Next I'm typing pi equals to 3.14159. This is storing a decimal number inside the variable pi. You might use this kind of number in calculations. And now I am printing pi with print pi to check the decimal value. The output is 3.14159, which is the floating point number we stored in variable pi. Python is just showing us the value we gave it. Now let's apply this to actual bioinformatics work where variables can help us manage sequence names, gene data, and sample identifiers. Switching back to the Jupyter notebook, let's try storing a DNA sequence in a variable. So I'm typing gene1 equals to a random sequence. This is the DNA sequence and I'm saving it in a variable called gene1. Now I'm using print gene1 to see what's stored inside this variable. The output is the exact sequence we entered. This confirms that Python is keeping our DNA data safe inside the variable gene1. Let's do one more example in the notebook, this time with a sample ID. Here I'm typing sample underscore ID equals to SRR123456. This is a sequencing run ID from a public database like SRA. I'm storing it in a variable so I can reuse it later in my pipeline. Next, I'm using print sample underscore ID to display what's inside this variable. The output is SRR123456. This helps confirm that the ID has been stored correctly and we can now use it anywhere in our script. Updating the value of a variable. One important thing about variables is that you can change what's inside them. Let me show you how we can update a variable's value. First, I create a variable x with the value 5. Printing it shows the value 5. Now I am typing x equals to 10. This updates the variable x and the old value 5 is replaced by 10. Now the output is 10 because we overwrote the previous value. Python always keeps the latest value assigned to a variable. We can do the same with strings. Here I am creating a variable gene1 and storing a random DNA sequence in it. And then I print gene1. This prints the original DNA sequence. Now when I write gene1 equals to another different random DNA sequence, I am updating gene1 with this new sequence. And now when I print gene1, the output is the new random DNA sequence because Python updated the variable with the new sequence. To wrap up, variables give names to your data so that your scripts are organized, readable, and reusable. It's a simple idea, but it makes your code way more powerful. That's it for this video. To quickly recap, variables are just labeled containers for your data. Whether it's a number, a DNA sequence, or a sample name, storing them in variables makes your code clean and reusable. In the next video, we will introduce you to data types in Python. If you found this helpful, please give it a like, share it with your fellow researchers, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss on what's coming next. Thanks for watching.